Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. And the Lord hath sent unto you all his servants the prophets, rising early and sending, but ye have not hearkened, nor inclined your ear to hear.
Baruch 2 and 30, future prophecy, it happened. Pulling my people out of these churches, bake head and they clapping. Preacher line, getting money, bro, we call it trapping. Son of man, yeah, how was shot, bro, he gon' be snapping. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. We bid them back and build them up, where the tribes at. Our precious people unto God, they never told you that. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. We bid them back and build them up, where the tribes at. Our precious people unto God, they never told you that. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. Told us who we are, now we know we read that. We bid them back and build them up.
Who's your brother, man? All right, now. So, bro, what's your name, bro? JB, man. My name Captain Anand, man. We out here for our people, man. You say you been checking us out. You know what's going on, JB, right now?
Too much.
JB, you know we've been lied to about everything since we came over here, JB. I'm just asking you this, JB. When it comes to life over here in America, when it comes to a nation of people that is stronger, that is pretty much faster, mentally stronger than all the other nations, what nation is that? The so-called black man, right?
That's right. So
When you look at the best boxer in the world, who the best boxer? So-called Negro, right? When you think about the best running back, what nation he come from? The so-called Negro, right? So my thing is this, if we lead and we good, and I mean we better than everything over here, why we at the bottom, JB? Cause I'm like this, who go harder than a brother?
make a thing, huh?
Come on now. See the thing about, give me do the run in 76, JB. If we lead and we dominate physically, mentally, and spiritually in a lot of things, cause when you think about it, who more spiritual than the Negroes?
That's right.
But guess what? The Negroes is in the ghettos in every city in every state. Well, we out here to show with our people. We've been lied to. We not Negroes.
That's right.
We not African Americans. We learned that when we came over on them slave ships. In reality, in the truth of the Bible, we the Hebrew Israelites.
That's right.
We God chosen people.
That's right.
Read this right quick, God.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
JB, the Bible say the 12 tribes of Israel, we are a holy people, JB. Do you know what holy means, JB?
You just keep me
You used to go to church, JB? A little bit. Big Mama said she holy and sanctified, right? So do you know what it means to be holy? Holy means to be set apart, JB.
That's right.
The 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American, we're supposed to be set apart from all the other nations. But my thing is, JB, what set us apart from the other nations? Think about it. What set us apart? JB, I'm about to share something very heavy with you that you probably wasn't taught in Christianity. What set us apart, give me Psalm 78 and 5. Will make us different than all the other people. First and foremost, we were chosen by the Most High God.
That's right.
Secondly, by being chosen by the Most High God, understand, JB, we are the children of the light.
That's right.
And I'm going to show you what separates us. Watch this. Read this right quick, God.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 5. For he established a testimony in Jacob.
Hold up, JB. I'm going to ask you a question. He said he established a testimony in Jacob. JB, who is Jacob in the Bible?
I know the name, man.
See, that's the thing is, they never teach you nationality in Christianity. They teach you we all God's children. But JB, that's a lie, does say the Lord. He said he established a testimony in Jacob. Jacob, JB, is the father of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
Jacob's sons formed the 12 tribes of Israel, JB. The Bible says the Most High God established a testimony in Jacob. Read.
And appointed a law.
Hold on, and pointed a what? JB, where is the Most High God laws found? They ain't found on Google. They ain't found on YouTube. So they found in the Bible though, right? So the thing is, he said he established that law with Jacob, read,
in Israel, which he commanded our fathers.
So guess what, JB? When we say the laws are found in the Bible, and the Bible just said he established a testimony in Jacob, that means, guess what, JB? This Bible is not universal.
That's right.
This Bible is only given to you so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. So when he said establish a testimony in Jacob, he gave us the laws, JB.
That's right.
That's what make us different. When we say we the children of the light, we got to show you, JB, what is the light. Read this right quick, God.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandments is a lamp.
JB, I'm going to ask you about that. You look like you're very intelligent. A lamp is used for what? Guidance, right? Exactly. You won't use a lamp in the middle of the day. You'll use a lamp when you're dealing with darkness, when you're in the dark. So the Bible is addressing that the laws that was given to Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, the commandments is a what?
No, for the commandments is a lamp. For the commandments is a lamp.
Okay.
And the law is light. And the law is light.
JB, that's why I say we are the children of the light. Because the commandments of the Most High God what make us separate and what separate us from the other nations. He only gave the commandments to us, JB. Did you know that?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So now, knowing that he only gave this Bible to the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, finish that precept out right quick. Slow it down over the top.
For the commandments is a lamp.
Okay.
And the law is light.
So we understand that, read.
And reproof.
And reproof.
Of instruction.
Of what?
Of instruction.
Reproof goes into the understanding of correction. Of instruction, read.
Of the way of life.
So the Bible say correction is the way of life, JB.
That's right.
I'm going to ask you a question. When it comes to correction, do all people take correction well? We don't. Now, when you think about that, knowing that we the children of the light, because what is the light, JB? I got to test you right quick. What is the light?
I see without the light.
And what is the light according to the Bible? The commandments, right? Now, JB, I'm going to share something with you. Everybody say they blessed and highly favored. I'm going to ask you a question because the Bible say the Most High God chosen people perish because of what? Lack of knowledge, right? So I got to ask you a question. When it comes to the understanding that correction is the way to life, I got to ask you something. Big Mama say she blessed and she highly favored. Do you want to be blessed, Jake? So who don't want to be blessed? But my question to you, what is a blessing according to God's word? Who got that for me? Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 25. What is a blessing? Because you can say everybody want to be blessed, right? What is a blessing, Jake?
I don't know if it'll find out.
Think about it. All people always say we blessed and highly favored. I'm going to ask you this. When you can look at for the so-called Negroes in every city and every state, what 90% of us at? In the hood, right? Does that sound like we blessed?
That's right.
So we got to find out, if we say we want to be blessed, we got to come to the Bible and find out what a blessing really means. Read this right quick, out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing.
We're in the book of Deuteronomy. You know who's talking right now? This is Moses.
That's right.
Talking to the 12 tribes. I'm going to back up some more. Because everybody trying to make this Bible universal.
That's right.
When Moses was given the commandments, who was Moses dealing with? Was Moses dealing with everybody in the whole world? Give me Deuteronomy 1:1 to show you the understanding of who Moses was talking to. Because Christianity try to make this Bible so universal. But guess what? It's not. Read this right quick, God.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
All who?
All Israel.
Now the Chinese man.
All Israel.
Now he's sold it to the white man.
All Israel. On this side Jordan.
So Moses was dealing with the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Because right now, just to give you a little nugget right now, what tribe Moses from? The tribe of Levi.
That's right.
So the thing about it, Moses was also an Israelite.
That's right.
Now let's go here and read it again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11, verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a
So notice what Moses said. He said in front of the children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. He said a blessing and a curse. Read.
A blessing.
Listen up, my brother.
If ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
So to be blessed, what we should be doing, my brother? Obeying the commandments of the Most High God.
Yes, right.
Now my thing is, then we're going to find out, did the so-called blacks, did we receive the blessing? Or what we received? Let's find out. Read.
Which I command you this day.
Okay.
In a curse.
Hold up, now we're going to find out the definition of a curse. Read.
If you will not. If you will not. If you will not.
Read.
Obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
We about to share with you, my brother. Your pastor has not explained if God loves everybody, why the so-called Negroes in the ghettos in every city and every state. If God loves everybody, why we getting shot down in the middle of the street by the people that's supposed to protect and serve? If God loves everybody, why we fill up the prison house? Have your pastor, have any pastor ever explained that to you, my brother? See, the time is now. That's why the Most High God sent his prophets out here. Now we're about to give you some understanding right now. Between the blessing and the curse, a curse and we didn't keep the commandment. So my thing is this, what did we receive, my brother, as a nation? The curses, right? Now I'm going to ask you something. Knowing that we received the curses, why did the Most High God curse us? Do you know why?
For not listening.
For not listening, right? Now my question to you, because the Most High God cursed us, did he curse all the other nations? So he only cursed us, right? So my brother, as you understand that he only cursed the nation of Israel, it's time for you to come home now.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm asking, is the white man cursed? Watch this. Give me Joel 3-1 over here. Is the white man cursed?
Joel Austin.
Huh?
Oh, Joel Austin.
Is the Chinese man cursed?
That seems like it to me.
You think the Chinese man cursed? Chinese man come over here. Look, how long you been over here, my brother? We been over here all your life, right? Chinese man come over here right now, come over here and stay 2 months and 3 weeks. And I promise he'll have a corner store somewhere before you have.
That's right.
Because he gonna be able to get a permit.
That's right.
That business loan that you've been trying to get, he gonna already have it prepped before you get off the plane.
That's right.
I gotta show you something, my brother. According to the Bible. Read.
The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Understand the captivity. When you think about captivity, I'm gonna ask you a question. Anytime you think about captivity, do you think about the white man?
I've been captured a couple of times.
Huh?
I've been captured a couple of times.
Who been captured a couple times? Oh yeah, you talking about imprisonment. Understand what you're saying?
Mentally.
So now, check this out. He's speaking about bringing back the captivity of Jerusalem. I'm gonna ask you a question, my brother. How did the so-called black man come over here to America?
I thought we was already here.
Some of us was, but the majority mass of us, I'm gonna ask you this question. When you look at this picture, what you think about?
White people. Ships, slaves.
So this not the love boat? So now when you say slave ship, what nation of people was on this boat? Now I'm gonna show you, my brother, that this Bible is not a book of religion. We're about to show you today. This is our history book. So if this happened to us, God is a God of knowledge, right? So this should be in the Bible somewhere, right? Have you ever read about us being in slavery in the Bible? Because guess what? When you go to churches, and when you go to these churches and you go to these different religions, you know Christianity, my brother, check me out when I tell you this. Christianity is white supremacy.
That's right.
Because guess what? Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. Check it out. Read out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
JT, check it out. The Bible is addressing that the children of Israel was going to go back into Egypt again with ships. I got to ask you a question. You ever see that movie, The 10 Commandments? Did the children of Israel ever go back into Egypt again? What we trying to share with you, what is the Bible, what is the prophet, what he's bringing out when he say the children of Israel are going to go back into Egypt again with ships? Egypt have a symbolic meaning, my brother. Give me Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8. we're going to show you something. Because we understand we didn't go into Egypt with ships. When we went over there the first time, right? We walked over the mountains, right? We're going to show you the element of what Egypt is. Read.
The book of Revelations, chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street.
I'm going to show you something. It's two elements of being dead. You can be physically dead, my brother, or you can be spiritually dead. The Bible is prophesied in Revelation, their dead bodies shall remain where?
Shall lie in the street.
When you come to the neighborhood in the hood, who in the street? Is the Chinese man hanging at the corner? Is the Italian man hanging outside? It's the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, majority of the time. He said, and their dead bodies shall do what?
Shall lie in the street of the great city.
So we in this great city, which they call America, which the Bible call it the daughter of Babylon. Read on.
Which spiritually.
Which what?
Which spiritually.
Notice what the Bible says. Which this great city is, which spiritually, read.
It's called Sodom.
It's called what?
It's called Sodom.
What country has legalized homosexuality marriage? America, right? Which spiritually is called Sodom, read.
In Egypt.
In what?
In Egypt.
Egypt means bondage.
That's right.
Another word for bondage is what? Slavery, my brother. So guess what? America has adopted the custom of Egypt.
That's right.
So when you think about what's going on, when he said he's going to bring us into Egypt again with ship, you heard about the transatlantic slave trade, right? This is what you're looking at, my brother.
That's right.
What you looking at down here, look at these signs down here. It's a, if not us, then who? When you look at the curses that were put on the 12 tribes of Israel, was it the white man picking cotton? Watch this, I'm going to show you something. Now we're going into Deuteronomy. It said we were going to go into slavery again with ship. Did the Jewish people go into slavery with ship? Huh? The Jewish people? So we're going to see what the Bible says. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
The way Moses spoke it, my brother. Did it not happen just like this? Did it not happen? We went into cargo slavery. We've been shipped over the four corners of the earth. The Most High God scattered us. Now my thing is this, as us being scattered, read on.
Give me Deuteronomy chapter 32. Thou shalt sin no more again.
My brother, he said, and when we got on those slave ships, we weren't going to see it no more again. My question is, where is our homeland? Because they said as a nation, we wasn't going to see it no more again. So when you think about this, they said the motherland. What is the motherland? They say Africa, right? You got Galatians for me? Because right now, we're going to say, according to the Bible, where's the motherland? Read it right quick, God.
The book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem.
The Bible says, but Jerusalem, right?
Which is above is free.
That's the highest real estate. Because guess what? They're not fighting for Africa right now. They fight for Israel right now. So he said, but Jerusalem is above is free, right?
Which is a mother.
What does the Bible say?
Which is the mother.
Hold up. Did you know the Bible say Jerusalem is the mother? So who told us Africa was the mother? The same people that raped, robbed our ancestors.
That's right.
The same people that taught us that we was African Americans. The same people that said that we were Negroes.
That's right.
None of these words are in the Bible. All these words are bywords that we learned in our captivity.
That's right.
Read on. Which is the what?
Which is the mother of us all.
Brother, we from Jerusalem.
That's right.
We the real Jews of the Bible.
That's right.
That is the greatest secret that America has kept for us.
That's right.
You thought it was keeping your stimulus check was the great secret. You thought not getting 40 acres and a mule was the great secret. The great secret, brother, we the Hebrew Israelites.
That's right.
That's right.
Now this my thing is, to show you why we don't understand who we are, the Most High God had to deal with our hardship because we didn't keep his commandments.
That's right.
Now watch this, Deuteronomy chapter 28, 32, and verse 26. You got that? Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 26. I said, I will scatter them.
He will what?
I will scatter them.
When you look at the Olympic Games, Jay, check this out. We all over, right? You'll see a brother look just like you, and he'll start speaking French. You like, God damn! I thought he went to Carter with me. He's speaking French. The Most High God say, through our disobedience, we were scattered the four corners of the earth. So he said he was scattered of. Read.
Suck. I will scatter them into corners. I will make the remembrance of them.
Hold on, what does the Bible say?
I will make the remembrance of them to cease.
To what?
To cease.
That's why we think we African American. That's why we think we Negroes. That's why we think we was Asiatic black men.
That's right.
Because the Most High God said, because we were disobedient, he was going to make our remembrance of who we were to decease. Let's see from who? Read on.
From among men.
From among who?
From among men.
Guess what? Only people that really know who we are is the same people that stole our identity.
That's right.
The devil the Bible speaks of. And I'm about to show them to you. Who is this, my brother? Who is this? Jesus! Is this Christ? This is not Christ, right? Is this Christ? You say this Christ? Yea or nay?
I know it.
I'm going to show you something. The thing about this picture right here, this is how you destroy the minds of God's chosen people.
That's right.
Because when you go into the Bible addresses how Christ looked. Christ got a body, right? Christ walked the earth for 33 years, right? So guess what? Let's go into the Bible and get this understanding. You not sure? You not sure this Christ or not?
I know it.
You know or not? What about you? Let's find out. Because right now, give me 1 John 4 and 1. Because this is what goes on. Knowing that Christ walked the earth for 33 years, I'm going to ask you a question. Christ came in the flesh, right? So Christ had a body, right? Knowing that he had a body, that means he had a nationality, right? Is it important to know that Christ had a nationality? Is it? Let's find out. Read this right quick.
The book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Because guess what? Somebody tell you it don't matter what color he was. What does the Bible say?
Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Can't believe every spirit. Read.
But try the spirit.
But what?
But try the spirit.
Read.
What are they of God? They are of God? Because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Because a false prophet, which is our person, gave us that pale-faced devil. Read
That's
on.
right. Hereby know ye the Spirit of God.
Okay.
Every spirit that confess
Every spirit that confess, read.
that Yahweh Jesus Christ is coming in the flesh.
His coming to what?
That's coming in the flesh.
Coming to what?
It's coming in the flesh.
Read.
Is of God.
So you have to admit, Christ came in the flesh. That means he had a body, right? Now we're going to show you, according to the Bible, the nationality of Christ. Because I got to share this with you. You think that image didn't destroy us? Because guess what? Y'all love Jesus, but Jesus look like your slave master.
That's right.
They're like a Viking.
Y'all love Jesus, but Jesus like the same person that raped, robbed, and killed our ancestors.
That's right. Bring it out.
This is what we got to bring to our understanding. Our job is to stir up your pure memory to the biblical truth and understanding of God's will. And who is the Christ of the Bible? Who is Yahweh of the Bible? Revelation 1 and 1 over here. Read up.
The book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Ask your question, Jay. What does revelation mean?
Revealing the Lord.
Exactly. So revelation means to reveal. You follow me, sis? So this is the revealing of Christ. Read.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Okay.
And be sent and signified it by his angel.
Okay.
Unto his servant John.
Now jump down to verse 14 right quick. Watch this.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So we have John the Revelator. He's actually describing Christ. He said his hair on his head was white like wool. What nation of people have woolly hair? What nation of people have woolly hair, sis? The so-called Negroes, right?
That's right.
Is this woolly hair? This strike one against this devil. Read on.
As white as snow.
Okay, because when our old brothers' hair turned gray, it looked white as snow. Read on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
What happened to the so-called Negro when we get a little drinky though? Don't our eyes get red, sis? Christ drunk in moderation. He wasn't a drunk, but he drunk in moderation. Read on.
And his feet
Okay.
like a fine brass.
What color is fine brass? Because back then they won't sell them. So he said, and their feet was like unto fine brass. What color is fine brass, Jay?
No.
It's brown. So Christ was a brown skinned man, but read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you put white rice in the furnace, what color gonna come out?
Black.
Dark as hell. So right now you gotta understand, if Christ will walk in the scene right now, he will be labeled so-called Negro as well.
That's right.
So I'm sharing this with our people to let you know, we from the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
Only way we gonna get out this condition, we gotta wake up to the biblical truth of the Bible. Knowing that you're an Israelite is you gotta pay the price. And that price is to walk in the way of righteousness. If you walk contrary to what is written in the Bible, that's where the problem lies at. Jay, I know you got some questions for me, because you said you've been hearing about this.
It's common sense.
It's common sense. Common is not that common though. Now think about it. Then us not keeping the commandments got us in the condition that we in. So what's the answer to the problem? So my thing is, what's holding you up, Jay?
I just live. I'm living my life.
You said what?
I'm just living.
You been living.
I'm just living right now.
You're not living, Jay. Give me Proverbs 71. Right now, you surviving, Jay. Ain't nobody living over no so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native American over here living. Because this is what it means to live. Read this right quick, guys.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 1. My son, keep my words
Okay.
and lay out my commandments
Okay.
with thee.
Okay.
Keep my commandments
Okay.
and live.
And what?
And live.
And what?
And live.
Sirach 19 and 19. Only way we gonna truly live, we gotta come back to the Most High God.
That's right.
We gotta come back to the commandments of the Most High God. Because right now, this is not living. Right now, if we keep, I'm gonna ask you this. I know you heard this in Christianity. This is the only precept they use, but they don't give understanding to it. It say the wages of sin is what, Jay?
Yeah.
Death, right? What is sin, Jay? Oh, hold up. See, thing about Christianity, they teach you some good quotes.
Everything.
What is sin according to the Bible, Jay? You say sin is everything. So, what's sin?
I don't know.
If my son asks me, Daddy, what's sin? I can't tell my son everything.
Nah, you can't tell them that.
So what is sin according to the Bible?
Death. The wages of sin is death.
So the wages of sin is death. I'm going to tell you what sin is according to the Bible. Think about it. A nation that's in sin, how we going to get out of sin and we don't even know what sin is?
That's right.
We here to make you think, Jay.
You ain't gonna get out.
Come check this out. Read this.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committed sin,
Hold on. So the Bible says, whosoever committed sin, read.
transgress it. Do what? Transgress it.
What it means to transgress? It means to go against. So he said, whosoever committed sin, transgress, go against, fight against,
That's right.
push back on, read.
Also the law.
Also what?
Also the law.
Also what?
Also the law.
So sin is the transgression of God's law, statute, and commandments.
That's right.
Read.
But sin is a transgression of the law.
So when you go into sin, you breaking the Most High God commandment.
That's right.
We got on the slave ships because we broke the Most High God commandment.
That's right.
We in a lower state right now because we broke the Most High God commandment.
That's right.
We haven't heard the curses and the verses
Bring it out.
that identify that we the real Jews of the Bible.
That's right.
It's time to wake up, Jay. Because you say you've been hearing this, but you haven't moved your feet to the testimony. Psalm 119. Hold on. You got some. Give me that over there. Psalm 119 in verse 59. Talk to me, Jay. What's holding you up? The time is short. Come on, think of this. We already going through hell because hell is a condition as well as the as fire. But hell is a condition. We in hell right now. You know that, Jay. Let's not go through hell twice, my brother. What's holding you up? You enjoy how you living?
Hell nah.
All right then, check this out. King David, talk to me.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and 59. I thought on my ways.
Knowing that you're an Israelite, my brother, the Most High God is recording this day. He understands, okay, you know, Jay know he's an Israelite. So he said you should be thinking of your ways. We want to be blessed. We want to get out this condition.
That's right.
We want the Most High God to fight for us.
Bring it
You
on.
got to think of your ways. And then listen what King David did. Read.
And turn my feet.
What did King David
And
do?
turn my feet.
Now he just thought about it.
And turn my feet.
Now King David just know about it.
And turn my feet.
Read.
Unto the testimony.
You got to turn your feet to the testimony.
That's what's up.
When you find out that you're a Hebrew Israelite, when you find out you catching hell because you don't know who you are, you catching hell because you ain't keeping the commandments, you got to turn your feet to the testimony. Read up.
I made haste.
What did King David do?
I made haste.
Come on, man. This bigger than a lottery ticket, brother.
right.
I'm going to show you how this bigger than a lottery ticket, Jay. Read this here. Because once you come back to the Most High God and come back to His commandment, then what you got to realize what the commandment's going to do for you. Read this, right, God.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19, verse 19. The knowledge.
The what?
The knowledge.
The what?
The knowledge.
We're giving our people knowledge yourself. You got to know who you are so you can get to where you're going.
That's right.
Read on.
Of the commandment.
Of the what?
Of the commandment.
No, theology school.
Of the commandment.
No, Sunday school.
Of the commandment.
Read.
Of the Lord.
Uh-huh.
Is the doctrine.
Is the what?
Is the doctrine.
Is the what?
Is the doctrine
Read.
of life.
Okay.
Trump dummy.